I've had a real sense, certainly in the last year, where you just get a feeling like you're not alone, you know, usually at night, or if I'm not working, sometimes I'll just wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and, you know, like, I don't know, go have a pee or something. But then I'll be sitting on the side of the bed and in the dark kind of thing, and I really get a sense that, oh wait, there's a presence of some sort, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's there. It's definitely there, and I usually try to meditate a little bit, but then I end up falling asleep. But I've heard about that too, you know, that time of night seems to be a good time to connect, and even some serious yoga people get up at that time of night and they do some yoga in the morning. Have you experienced anything like that?
So it's like the magic hour. So there's a repeat pattern recently where people are waking up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Can't explain why. It's always around a certain time. For some people, it's always like 333, 444, 555. So people are seeing the patterns in numbers as well, which spirit are connected to, but they're also waking up around these times because it is when we are feeling most connected to spirit, the other side. The veil is very thin, and it's like we can really tap into the energy, the spirit guides, and anyone else that is trying to, you know, come through and interact with us. So yeah, for me, especially around the full moon, for me, that's when I'm really feel it. Is, you know, I'm not being able to sleep, waking up 3, 4 in the morning, and being like, oh, I just want to sleep, but knowing that I'm just, that's that vibe of like, okay, well, you're trying to get in touch with me here. You know, you're sending me messages. So it's important that if you are waking up at those times, just, you know, wake up. If you can't sleep, go and sit down for 10 minutes and just shut your eyes, have a really brief meditation and see what comes up for you, because it is, we're going to be feeling that more and more, especially around those times where we are being massively, we're having those downloads, we're having those upgrades where we are being, our energy and our energetic fields are being changed.
One more question.
Go for it.
Disclosure.
Okay.
When do you think it'll happen?
What do you mean by disclosure? Do you mean like ET?
Yes. We're hearing a lot about that in the last year or two.
I feel like it's going to become completely unavoidable because they are around us more and more and more, and the alien energy has a very different energy to spirit guides or people, you know, loved ones who have passed. And I've really been feeling this massive shift of alien energy that has been coming through recently, where and it gives me goosebumps just talking about it. They are making their presence known. They are making their presence more and more intense, and they are kind of, there's been a kind of a contract recently where they've been happy to live in the shadows and not be there, but that's kind of massively changing, and they are wanting to step forward. And I think it's going to change and it's going to happen because it's going to be an event which can't be pushed aside or made out like something's that it's fake, or
right.
There is going to be a world event where there is going to be aliens, ETs, star seeds here, and you're gonna see them. You're gonna see them with your own eyes.
They say Sedona. They say they're prepping Sedona, and I believe it. The whole town it's like totally different. Like it's like adobe buildings, and it's almost like some little Mexican town or something in the middle of the U.S. kind of thing. And it's the high desert, and it's very energetic. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, they say that I guess there's hybrids is basically my understanding, right? And that a lot of these ETs are actually some of our future selves and all these things that because there's no
yeah.
time. There's no time where they come from.
No, zero time, and we're all star-seeded. I believe we're all from a different, different races of aliens. I know I have. I'm Palladian. I come from a Palladian connection. It's part of the reason the work I'm doing right now. But I have Palladian guides. One in particular, a very strong kind of. She's a warrior, Palladian warrior, who I've connected with. And and that's part of the work that I'm doing, and she's the Palladians, and I know that I have that that affinity, and it makes a lot of sense for some of the dreams that I've had growing up as a child, kind of recurring dreams that didn't make any sense, but now I've connected with that, though they make a lot of sense. Plus I've always had a connection with Atlantis as well, and that kind of Atlantean vibe is also very much connected to aliens, ET, where that all comes from. So yeah, there's some really interesting things going on right now. But yes, we are all starseeds. We are all from different different races.
None of us are from Earth.
None of us are from here. We have chosen. It's been our chosen soul contract to have a human existence, and we need to wake up and realize that, because none of us are from this planet, and that's where we struggle, a lot of us, with living on this planet and working out why things are how they are and how humans interact, because it doesn't make sense. And we're all upgrading to 4-dimensional, 5-dimensional beings, and it's all about love and joy, and there isn't war and hate and anger, and it's about getting back to that pure bliss state and those other dimensions.
You lose, the way it's been described to me, and it just feels right when I say it, is just this absolving of competition. It's just going to be about cooperation and love and acceptance, because how can you have a race problem when nobody's from here? How can you once these things become sort of mainstream, I have a dream, and I believe that it's coming, and I can see things changing. People, even in my own personal life, people in the film industry that I would have never guessed in a million years would start to think the thoughts that they are. I don't know how that's happening, but it is, and things have happened in their lives, and then they were exposed to a better way of truth. They were exposed to truth, and they decided to embrace it. And so I've been amazed. Gosh, I can think of 2 or 3 people that I would have never thought, So it's encouraging.
Massively. It's nice to see the changes and shifts underway with people. There is, people are opening their minds, opening their thoughts, and this notion of truth, not just on a global scale of what is truth, but also with on a personal level of authentic personal truth. It's about being your true authentic self. So as we tap into that, truth becomes bigger and bigger, and it's that ripple effect again. The minute you find your true authentic self, it has a massive, larger impact on the world as a whole, and it all goes full circle. So yeah, it's a really special, powerful time.
We're all a piece of the answer, aren't we?
We are all one. We are all on. We are all the same energy. And once we realize that we are all one, then where do you go from there?
Yeah. So, tell us about your what you've got going on here. You've got, oh my God, I know you have a website. What's the website?
Website is thepsychicupgrade.com. Yeah, thepsychicupgrade.com.
And have you got like a mailing list that they can sign up for? Or?
Yeah, you can sign up to my mailing list. There is a pop-up that pops up right on the screen, which you can sign up to. I share articles and blog posts about a wide and very different range of subjects. The latest one that's just gone live is all about spirit guides and 5 simple ways to connect with your spirit guides. I also do one-on-one readings. So I do readings which are a blend of like soul path readings. So we talk about your soul path, past lives come up, mediumship, so I connect with any loved ones that want to come through. We talk about the future.
How long does that take?
Normally it's about an hour reading. So yeah, an hour reading, you can really unlock some amazing things in 1 hour of your time, which is really special. What else have I got on? I'm doing...
Now, do they have to come here, or can you do it remotely?
We can do it remotely. So yeah, I do Skype and phone readings for people who aren't based in Vancouver. I have an international client base, so I do things internationally too. So yeah, I do readings via Skype and phone, and it is exactly the same. It's the same messages, it's the same energy. You do not need to be in person with me to receive the messages from Spirit.
Right. That's hard for some people to understand, but it's true.
It is. It's the same. Yeah. It's just because the technology's there, it's actually awesome because it means that we can connect and do that. So, which is great. I am hosting Meet Your Spirit Guide workshops, which is exciting. So I've got a lot of them coming up. I also do mediumship demonstrations. So it's called Hello from the Other Side. And it's basically where I stand up in front of an audience and give messages from Spirit. So they are soul path messages. Also, I connect with loved ones who have passed to an audience and share messages. So yeah, that's a really special event, which I love to do. What else am I doing? Oh, I have psychic guided meditations. So I have a circle. So I take people on psychic guided meditations, which is amazing. So I basically set an intention, don't know what's going to come up, and I just say what I see live from my guides to the circle that are there, which is amazing. And I've also been doing some full moon circles. So the light of the beautiful mother moon, connecting with her and doing kind of psychic guided meditations, some journaling, manifesting, releasing under the light of the full moon. So yeah, I've got a lot of good things going on. It's about spreading the word.
Amazing. And all this is on the website?
All of this is on the website, thepsychicupgrade.com. And I also do a daily upgrade message. So if you're looking for some daily guidance, on my Facebook page, which is at The Psychic Upgrade, and also on my website, and on Instagram, I'm there as at Nats_Miles. I put on... basically put up there my daily upgrade message. So yeah, if you're looking for some daily guidance, I'd do that too.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Wow, it's been interesting. It's going to be a multi-parter. I'm looking at the timer here.
I know.
But it's going to be really interesting, and best of luck, and the world needs you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thanks for listening, everyone.